Hey. How are you all doing? Empress B Healer. We're going to tap into this reading and just see what's going on in these spiritual streets right now. This is always timeless. The energy just feels right to be able to come on and do this, so why not? I hope you guys are all doing well at this time. Woo, they coming out. We're going upright. Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Death. Okay, so there's an energy of balancing things out with an authority figure, maybe possibly even a boss, a female boss, a mother-in-law. Kind of speaking up for yourself. No longer allowing this person, somebody may have been trying to control your money, or your mother's trying to control your money, or mother-in-law is trying to control your money. But you're bringing in some sort of balance. There's something. So somebody could owe you money, or you owe somebody money. All right, maybe, listen, just maybe don't even be lending your money out, because it just causes too many problems trying to get some money back. Trying to get some money back might be causing too many problems. And get my flowers. I like having the flowers in the camera. Yeah. With this Death card here, I'm going to just try to confirm this. So something is ending for something to begin. Ending to begin. All right, so I am picking up that there is an intrusive mother. Possibly intrusive. The baby father's mother, or the baby mother's mother. So you might not even be married. Person you're dealing with, their mother. Constantly questioning about your money, what you do with your money, how you use your money. Okay, so if you're needing or having to go to court for child support, for money, for her son, she's being intrusive. There's something that's ending here. All right, somebody's putting their foot down, pumping the brakes. Pump the brakes. All right. Five of Swords. All right, so whoever this is, again, this mother figure, a boss, if it is the boss or like a manager, somebody's messing with somebody's money or how they get their money. All right, so you may have another account that nobody knows about, which you should. Okay, so you're definitely doing things in another way than how you was doing it before. So you could be putting money away for the great escape. Somebody's favorite number is 13. Somebody literally is like, damn, I only got $13 in my account. Okay, the Lovers. Yeah. Yeah, again, this could be a mother-in-law. This could be your own mother. She's possibly needing you to support her, or I don't know how you lent her money and you're not getting the money back. There's a really big significance. Let me just clarify this, the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's overly stressed. And listen, when you chasing money, that will repel money from you. Right now, chase something and let me know it don't run. Show me something that you can chase and it actually comes towards you. All right, so there may be somebody just fighting over. There's a there's a mother, there's different ways that this is happening. Obviously, this is not collective, right? Because now you got 10 of Pentacles coming out. If this mother has the money to assist with her son and you, if it goes that way, she's very controlling. So she's very intrusive. If she's having to help or provide in some sort of way, she almost thinks she has rights to just go in your house, or she just has rights to say what she just says things out the side of her neck. So somebody is feeling very disrespected in that area. So I'm sorry, I said 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So again, getting your own account, putting money to the side that nobody knows about. Somebody is trying to make their great escape. This is not working out. Somebody wants this shit to be dead and over with the death card here. Somebody is just like, I cannot do this anymore. If you don't stand up, if you don't speak to your mother, it could be the other way around, but if you don't stand up and you don't speak to your mother, somebody is really saying like, listen, you're gonna have to choose me or your mother. Somebody really shouldn't have to be in that type of situation, but it looks like that is that type of situation, and people will manipulate you, control you with money, and or throw that shit in your face. Okay, you have the Star. So there's some financial money that's coming towards you, possibly a settlement. Somebody's waiting to hear from a loan or waiting to hear from a settlement. Settlement is coming. Settlement is coming through. Settlement may have already came through. So if the settlement already came through, or somebody came into inheritance, did a mother die? Rest in peace. Rest in peace. My condolences if that is the case. Because death is here, and then the way it just, somebody died, a mother died, and an inheritance is coming in. This is possibly where now maybe people are fighting over money. Even siblings are fighting over money, but we have the Lovers here. So alimony, a prenup. This mother is wanting you to get a prenup. She knows you're not with this man for money, but she might know something that you don't. She may know something that you don't know. Listen, there's nothing more reassuring and nothing more stable and independent about having your own money, even if it may not be a real lot, but listen, 6 months to a year worth of rent money stashed away somewhere. If somebody decides, they want to flip out and be this Mr. Hecker or Mr. Clyde, what's the two faces? Somebody that two-face energy. This mother-in-law or this mother could be a Gemini. They could be Aquarius, Libra. You could be the earth sign or a Scorpio. Somebody here, I am seeing more air. So there's a lot of air and earth here right now. And now fire with the Knight of Wands, right? Ready to do your own thing. Ready to do your own thing. So just because somebody might have married into money, okay? So you might have married into money but don't feel like you have a voice. Or even if you didn't marry into money, there's some significance here where you no longer want people to dictate how you live your life, or to even have to ask somebody, for some bare necessities. Yeah, so real change gotta happen. That's why the fucking death card is here. Real change gotta happen. It really can't be, it can't be victimhood. It can't be, well, this person didn't do this. Okay, listen, they did X, Y, and Z. Now you see what these is like. Now you see what these people is like. Now you see what this situation is like. What are you going to do about it? It's really like that. It's really like, all right, what am I going to do about it? If you're getting a financial allowance, if you're getting financial assistance, if you're getting something from somewhere, whatever the fuck it is, excuse me, why do I keep cursing? So I don't know, somebody is really, excuse me for that one, somebody is really frustrated in this type of situation. Matter of fact, let me sip some water. That's that throat chakra. Somebody's really not getting to say what they really want to say. And it really is, just, it's got somebody like really in their head. All right. You might be seeing crows, ravens. You may have recently just seen crows or ravens, or you see a whole bunch of them, or you live somewhere where there's where there's a lot, or these are your favorite animals or a spirit animal. All right, with this star here, you're just having to see the higher picture. This is what your guys, the Most High God, is wanting you to see, that you are in this star energy. All right, you have the potential. It's a matter of declaring. It's a matter of claiming that I'm not gonna allow myself to just lay down, do nothing, let people throw things in my face. It is time for a significant change, and that significant change is on the way. All right, you're gonna know it's on the way, especially when people really start trying to trigger you. And you're gonna know when you start to be healed. You don't get triggered like you used to, or you more aware of the trigger. You like, oh, okay, y'all trying to gang up on me, and those demons that are attached to these people, y'all trying to get me to a certain frequency and energy. Because when you get to that point, then you notice that they seem lighter, they seem more energized. Once they get you down, mad, angry, sad, depressed, and then you start seeing things happening for them, but that's going to turn around and shift. That's going to be real short-lived. That's going to be really short-lived. People that could obtain and siphon energy, because in one moment you was all good, you know what I'm saying? You was positive, you was ready for this and that or whatever, and here they go, ready to knock that shit down, like knowing damn well, I don't have the money to give this back to you right now, so why are you in my face? Why are you in my face bringing that back up? It just be like little triggers like that, or you ask for something, you need something, right? And they're taking a extra long time. Nobody likes to ask for something. Who needs to ask for something twice? All right? So these are life lessons. This is something your ancestor, spirit guide, the Most High God is saying, this is going to keep happening until you significantly make something different. And significantly could mean in little small increments. Some people they're not in that situation where they could just uproot themselves right away. So definitely family dynamics is here, but with this love is here, I'm going to clarify. Holy Spirit, what is the love is here? Show me why the love is here. King of Pentacles. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. So you could be leaving one, and here there could be a new relationship. There could be a new relationship with a provider and a protector. Okay, so a previous masculine card the Knight did not come out. This Queen of Swords. This is the energy of a Queen of Swords, where also if you live with your mother, and your mother if there's this family generational curse thing where the women in the family don't get married, the women in the family, they don't stay in relationships. And I'm not saying everybody, there's no weight to that, right? Some people believe like, or they'll say like marriage is a humiliation ritual, okay? So it's not even like that type of thing where, oh, you're nothing if you can't get a man, or what type of woman are you if you're not married. That's definitely not what this is holding. But if this is an old school mother, then she might be in that frequency and you're not. You're not. You're not. You just like, I rather, make it on my own before, having to beg somebody for an allowance, or, get stuck at home with children while this man just gets to do whatever he wants to do. So that's for whoever that resonates with. All right, but with this King of Pentacles coming in, if this mother is seeing this man that you're dating, she could be the one. So you might want to be silent, because you have, excuse me, I keep playing with my nose. That's, spirit come through, this nose starts really tingling. Those that know, okay? But with this Six of Pentacles here, all right? So that gives me the clear indication that there's something that you are working on. It's not that you're not. It does always suck when you're doing all you can do. You know that you're doing the best you could do, but certain situations, certain environments, timing may not be producing that as fast as one would. So definitely continue giving yourself grace. Definitely can continue having compassion with yourself. There will be resources. Three of Pentacles. I mean, a lot of money is coming out. So there's going to be resources, and it may come in the form of a stranger. There may be some detachment that has to come from this Queen of Swords energy. But from the Queen of Swords energy, if you want to take anything from that, stand up for yourself. Know your value, know your worth. Don't lower, especially if this is in business, do not lower your prices. Somebody needed to just hear that. Do not lower your prices. The better that you get at your advertisement, your marketing, your customer service, your employees, your packaging, whatever the service or whatever that business is, as you're seeing yourself get better, that's where those prices do come up. Some of those prices may not be where you would want them, and that's because you may be in the beginning stage, so really what they're buying is you being you. What they're buying is something that's coming from your heart. What they're purchasing is that good energy from you, opposed to I'm not just saying people's gonna just buy anything just to buy it because who you are. Obviously, that's crazy that I even had to say that like that. Intuitively, when we're doing these readings, when readers do these readings, this is what I notice intuitively. Like, we could literally immediately pick up on the monitoring spirits, right? Because this is an open channel. This is an open forum. This is, whether I keep the comment section on or not, I totally understand why the comment section is off. The comment section definitely could be a beautiful space, because then you can get that energy exchange, and you can actually hear from people that you've helped, right? But then at the same time, you want to shut that off, because that NPC shit, and even with a person's business, right? You're gonna have people criticize your work. You're gonna have family members criticizing your work. You're gonna have people, and it really comes down to constructive criticism. There's a difference. There's a difference than people, or even if it's this mother, this Queen of Swords, or this boss, with these half compliments, but then they're insulting you at the same time. Like, oh, your little business is so cute. Yeah, really? So there's an intimidation factor here. There's an intimidation factor here. Like, listen, you feel good about yourself. You comfortable with yourself. You are comfortable with yourself. All right? And there's a masculine. There's a King of Pentacles who is in the background that's maybe kind of just watching. Maybe it's just not the right timing for him to come forward, but he's admiring you. There's somebody that's watching your work. They're admiring you. They want to come forward when the timing is right. Okay, so there's a lot of passion, fire, creativity that you have. There's just these, it's the unseen. There's nothing that we can 100. I don't care how many cards I pull. I'm not a fortune teller. So we could just read the energy right now. Listen, the energy literally could change by tomorrow, right? Energy is lineage. I'm saying the word wrong, but y'all got me, right? Y'all got me. Y'all holding me down. Energy is always interchangeable. It's always flowing. It's always moving. Energy doesn't stay stuck or still. All right. So we're going to wrap this up. Ace of Wands. Yeah, that's just that awareness that all right, working on yourself, that healing, not being triggered. Maybe you could be a fire sign. Maybe work with the fire, the element of the fire. All right, so I don't know. Somebody's having some serious hot flashes. Somebody can get boiled really fast, right? Really fast. So learning how to alchemize and transmute energy, right? You can't stop the naysayers. You can't stop the haters, those that are programmed. Somebody has and I don't think it's this King of Pentacles, but then I just heard handler. A handler. Maybe the person you with is a handler, because we got this lovers here and then nothing else around this lovers. So to be with a masculine that watches his mother say and do anything. I mean, then again, I mean, you could have known that if you were the mama's boy, then this is not something you just now finding out. So this is a side note. Viola Fletcher. Look up Viola Fletcher. So justice for Viola Fletcher. All right. Let's see. Any more on this? I don't know what I'm going to name this. Knight of Swords. Something getting away from you, or you getting away from them. I'm telling you, somebody is planning the great escape. You're putting your money away. Stay silent. Breathe. Don't let them get you riled up. Don't let them get you riled up like they used to. Again, maybe if you are an earth sign or a fire sign, maybe you got to find out where your moon might be the Aquarius, Gemini, or the Libra, all right? Or even just read up on some other signs that will detach real fucking quick. Like, maybe read up on that. But there's also going to be that you're getting into your South Node. Your South Node could be an Aquarius. All right, so finding out your South Node, you're the blueprint. The more you're finding out about yourself, the more that you're knowing, like your numerology, your psychic number, your core number, your South Node, your North Node, your moon, your rising, your ascendant sign. The astronomy of who you are, how you function, the way you want to see yourself move forward is going to bring the best outcome for you. As a star. As a star. All right. So I don't know. I also just heard somebody's changing their name. So, okay. So this Great Escape is really like, seriously, like, I'm ready to go live on an island somewhere. I'm changing my name. I'm cutting off all my social media. So somebody's at that point, right? We got to do what we got to do. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I think there'll be some other videos, a couple other videos maybe for you. I'm going to see you in the next transmission. Take care of yourself and each other. Peace.